We have one double set of ovens. What we have to do is we have to prep and cook all of the food at the Napavine Elementary School. So at this point, we are cooking for about 330 students district-wide, and we always look to increase those numbers. We're trying to do this in a very, very short time span, which causes us to have to start cooking food by about 9:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning in order to have all of the food prepared for both schools by 11 o'clock. Food has to be cooked, and then it has to be pre-portioned, and it has to get ready for transportation over to the middle and high school. And then it has to be loaded into a van, driven over, unloaded from the van, and then set up into just the concession stand area, which is a very small area. We roll up a window and serve out of the concession stand. It's one very, very small countertop, and we just put our hot lamps up there, get them heated up, and put the food onto trays up there. Providing a new kitchen would allow us to do all these things that we have to do across the street in a different kitchen right there at the high school. The cafeteria in the elementary is extremely old. I think most of our equipment is 20 plus years old. Being able to have a second kitchen, especially with newer equipment, would always give us the ability to have a backup in case something were to break down.
Usually there's not enough room on the stage and on the floor of the commons for everybody to have lunch in there, so we have a lot of people sitting outside in the grass and eating lunch in the bleachers in the gym.
Yeah, or with teacher's classroom, basically not that many people actually use it because it gets overcrowded real fast. So we're just trying to find an area to eat.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever ate in the commons room area because there's just never been enough room.
If you've ever seen a cafeteria, this is not how a normal cafeteria runs. Normally, you have things like a self-serve kiosk where you have your burgers lined up and your chicken sandwiches lined up and your nuggets lined up, all in a self-serve kiosk where the kids can come through and grab them, put them on their tray and move on. You also have hot wells where your food gets to stay nice and fresh and hot in an actual hot well and be served out of there fresh. Having an actual cafeteria space will allow us to have all those things and have fresh quality food. It will get the kids through the lines faster, and you will also see a very large increase in the kids eating when you offer things in a more appetizing way, in a better quality way, and in an easier for them to self-serve way as well.
Bigger area, more people can eat. I mean, maybe the line won't take, because when we have lunch lines, it kind of takes up the hallway too. So if we had a bigger area to make everything easier to walk around it without worrying about spilling your trays.
Yeah, and I think that if we had enough space for everybody, that seniors could be friends with sophomores and freshmen, and it could be more normal and create a better culture for our school.